Hello, 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 you all. Listen, I'm just doing this quick live stream from my Jeep, and I want you all to know that this cryptocurrency is up 93% on today in the last 24 hours. So, as I have combined these two famous quotes, one by myself and one by the great MJ Michael Jordan, that some will deem as the greatest of all times when it comes to basketball. But Michael Jordan said it this way: you miss all of the shots that you don't take, right? You miss all of the shots you don't take. Queen is saying it this way: you miss all of the investing gains that you do not make. People, 93.91% up in the last 24 hours. This is the DCM token, the data center mining token that I've been telling you all about. That you also get airdrops of the wrap Bitcoin. And guess what? They have this on sale right now for $750. People, that's $6,750 savings off the regular price of $7,500. This is where you get perpetual profits. I was on the phone with someone just talking about cryptocurrency, and I was explaining to them, yes, I love Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin as the king of cryptos. The reason why I love Bitcoin, most people don't ask this question, is not because it is the greatest value right now. No, not at $30,000. Oh my God, I'm live streaming and my numbers are going up, up, and up on my phone. This is what you call passive income, you all. Not because, and let me pull this fact up because I just posted it today on my Facebook page, that Bitcoin is up 85% since January of 2023. So I don't love Bitcoin because it's up 85%. Well, somewhat I do. But this crypto is up 93% in the last 24 hours. And the difference is it's not already priced at $30,000, meaning that you don't have to have 30K to put into it to get a whole Bitcoin. That makes a big difference. In fact, this crypto is at 10 cents. Data center mining, what it does, it makes mining Bitcoin very eco-friendly, very friendly to the economy. It leaves its carbon footprint, meaning that it takes the natural gas, the rich commodities of the earth, like natural gas, and it takes the flares from natural gas and has its own mining center. So unlike these other mining centers, Bitcoin began its mining in China, for example. United States, Texas, big on Bitcoin mining that utilizes a lot of electricity in the process, that's not very eco-friendly. What it does is takes the natural resources from the earth realm and it combines it with mining centers in a very carbon friendly, carbon footprint type of way, which means simply it reduces the cost to mine more Bitcoin, and at the same time, people, at a reduced cost, is friendly for the ecosystem, right? Now, you found a very eco-friendly, inexpensive way to mine more Bitcoin. People, the Bitcoin halving is coming soon, April of 2024. Can you all believe it? Today is already July 1st. We are already halfway through 2023. This is how quick this year is going. And some people are still stagnant. Some people don't see that this economy is changing. Some people don't know that FedCoin technology is going to be released July 30th and the banking system will change forever. Some people don't know that OPEC, starting today, has already said that they are cutting the crude oil exporting to the United States, which is going to affect petroleum gas, right? We see a small dip in gas prices right now, but people, that's just for the holidays. What are you going to do going into the fall, going into August, going to back to school? What does this mean for shipping, right, across the United States of goods and services when we see these prices of petroleum and diesel increase back up in August, when we see the banking systems that's changing to central banks digital system, and when some people will not be allowed because of their of that change to even use the central bank's digital currencies to purchase cryptos like these, to purchase Bitcoin, to purchase physical silver. This is my package. I haven't even opened it yet, that I received in the mail today of my physical silver. People, my wealth is on autopilot. My wealth is on autopilot. That frees up my mind. That frees up my time, because time is more valuable than money, to focus on doing other things when I have my money into systems, into ways that's going to outpace, that's going to beat inflation, that's going to beat gas prices, that's going to beat groceries prices. And people, you mine right from your cell phone. It's called mobile money. A lot of people, unfortunately, exchange a whole lot of their time, right? They exchange time for money because they never heard of the concept of residual income and passive income, where you can have systems, where you can have people, right? In fact, the first billionaire, J. Paul Getty, said it this way, and then John D. Rockefeller continued this quote, and he coin phrased it and made it his own, that I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. Let me say that again. I would rather have, right, in the words of J. Paul Getty and John D. Rockefeller, 1%, just 1% of 100 people's efforts. That's called leverage, right? That's called the wheelbarrow mentality. Not you doing all the heavy lifting all the time. Not you always exchanging your time for money. Listen, people, if you don't find a way to only get paid by exchanging your time, your sweat, and your labor for money, you will work until you die. Right? And I'm talking about not just leaving a legacy through a life insurance policy. I'm talking about living the legacy at the same time, simultaneously. Right? I'm talking about having money for today, and it's going to continue. This is kind of the magic purse mentality through mining these cryptos that's backed by real world commodities, that as you need to pull out and use those funds while you're living, right, that it's automatically autonomous wealth replacing itself. This is the difference between investing in cryptocurrency one time, investing in Bitcoin one time, investing in Ethereum one time, and investing in Dogecoin. Look, it was at 18,000. It was at 17,000 when I started live streaming. As I'm talking, it's working for me. I'm not working for it. You have to put your money to work for you. Money is a master. According to the best-selling book of all times, in over 2,000 scriptures on money and finances, it says money is a master. It says you cannot serve God and mammon. But it says because both of those are masters. Listen, your money should be working for you. You should not be only working for it. It's only a problem if your only means of obtaining money. See, it's not hard for most people to make money. They know how to make money. They are labor for it. They exchange their time for it. Most people don't know how to multiply money. They can make it, but how do they grow it? How do you multiply it? How do you position your money to be a slave and work for you and not be your master and you working for it? That's the decoding of that scripture. Because like it or not, the one thing that many people overlook in that scripture is that it does state that mammon, also known as money, is a master. Money is a master on this earth. It didn't even say the devil was a master. It said money. Money. See, when I say it, I just smile with it. It's just, some people say that money, they don't, money doesn't buy them happiness. I get it. I get what they're saying. But just me saying the word puts a smile on my face. It should at least buy you a smile. Money. See, I just saw a homeless person sitting outside. It's reading 95-degree temperature. That's not even what the humidity feels like. And I actually have some people And most people that say this have never had a large sum of money. That should make you think. How do you know money won't buy you happiness if you've never had a large sum of it? Why don't you try getting a large sum of it and just see? Just test that theory. Then say, I know for firsthand knowledge money won't buy you happiness because I've had 6 and 7 and 8 figures and I've been depressed. I'm not talking about reading somebody else's story, right? I saw a homeless man sitting outside in this temperature, shirtless. And I thought to myself, surely anyone that thinks that a homeless person is happy or a hungry person is happy in a third world country, and they do not have the means or the money they need to buy themselves food and shelter and clothing, which is the basic needs. It is something wrong with people who think that way. I know the media show you people from third world countries that's smiling and happy. People, that's by design. Right? I was shopping at Sam's and they had on the checkout, would you donate to a charity? And I was thinking out loud because I said it, and the person behind me that was getting ready to check out, they laughed. I said, why don't Sam's donate? This is a billion-dollar industry. Because they don't want to show you the rich part of third world countries like Africa. They want to prey on your emotions. They want you to give to poverty before you get yourself out of it first. They don't want you to understand the scripture. Malachi 3 breaks down that the Israelites was given that land by God as an inheritance, as a covenant. And God told them, God informed them, I want you to sow into your own soil first, get your 90% first, and then give 10% to the Levites. See, that's not often taught that way. No. They just teach on the tithe because then God said, you're robbing me because I gave you this land as a covenant, as an inheritance. The only thing I ask you to do is to give 10%, sow into your own soil first, give 10%, but give yourself the 90 first. Abraham and Melchizedek. Abraham tied to Melchizedek after the blessing, not to get blessed. Read it, reread it. After Abraham received all the spoils from war and got blessed, then he tithed. The best way to help the poor, you all, is not to be one of them. Some of you all have never sown into a passive residual income opportunity, and that means you have positioned yourself to exchange a whole lot of your time for money, and you will work until you die, until you learn systems and solutions that you can make money while you're sleeping, while you're on the beach, while you're live streaming, while you're in the hospital, while you're getting medical treatment, or even in your death, even in your passing on generational wealth. I'm gonna show you all this picture. I saw this picture yesterday on Facebook. This young lady, her husband who passed away unexpectedly of a heart attack. And I do this for him, and I do this in his memory. She posted a picture of him on Facebook. He went to work, did not know that, he would pass away of a heart attack that day, unexpectedly. But this young man connected with me in business, and he left generational wealth for her and the children from a one-time decision. Because that decision that he made is producing her perpetual profits through the phone, through the app. Because back in January, he made a decision and acted upon it and purchased these crypto commodities. Can you say the same for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones? If you were to pass away today, not a one-time payout by having a cash value life insurance, right? Not a one-time. I'm talking about perpetual. His wife right now can pull out of this app that he left behind the crypto and it will automatically replenish itself because you are purchasing a digital software system. I'm saying this, and I'm logging out because my gas is burning. And I have a health drink that I'm about to take. But people, did you know that the lower that you get in, the lower the current pricing of a crypto is, the higher upside, massive potential upside that you have. So, for example, if you have $5,000 and you put it in Bitcoin, and again, I told you Bitcoin has 85% growth since January. That's only approximately $4,000 increase. But if you have $5,000 and you put it in something that's under a penny, or $1, or $6, or $10, or $20, that can very well make you a millionaire. So would you rather be a thousandaire, get gains on a couple of thousand? Or would you rather put a couple of hundreds or thousand in to position yourself because you're getting in early and you're getting in at the lower pricing point to get 7 and 6 digits of growth? It's all about positioning, pricing, and profits. I'm gonna say that again. I'm logging out on my phone. Might get too hot. It's all about positioning, pricing, and profits, right? Yes, the power of compound interest. Let your profits compound. Albert Einstein said it this way: those who understand compound interest get it. They get the gains of it. They reap the benefits of it. Those who don't understand, they pay it out. You pay it out through a vehicle note, through a mortgage, through bills. Those that understand residual income, they gain it. Those that don't understand it, they pay it out because your bills come residually. So why should your money come residually? See, the mortgage and the banks know power with compound interest. That's why they charge you that on your mortgage. That's why they charge you that on your vehicle. That's why the loans are front loaded with interest only payments first before you even get to the principal, which is the core, the amount that you borrow. So you'll invest in a vehicle and a home so the bankers and their families can continue to get rich and get compound interest, but you won't invest in yourself. So people, if you want these cryptocurrencies that are connected to real world projects, the only thing that's ever been wealth in the Bible, which is commodities, silver, gold, aluminum, black gold. This is a drip water based project. Water, no one can survive without water. Right. Bitcoin, DCM, commodity based. Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are the only two commodity cryptos. Then text CC to 331-444-5556. Again, the DCM that's up 93% today is you can save $6,750 off. It says $750, but that's only while supplies last. A couple of hours ago, there was only, I think they said under 200 left or something. So give yourself financial freedom today. Don't celebrate Freedom Day without positioning yourself to get financial freedom. Because people that live paycheck to paycheck are the ones that can be controlled. You can only get freedom when you have financial independence, people. You all have a great, great day today. Enjoy your day in the Matrix. Queen out.